What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the sack of the spider. That is the spider sack. You might be wondering, what the heck am I talking about? Well, this gym is sometimes infested with spiders. It is a basement gym. Got a garage door right there. As you can see, no sheetrock or anything up, so there are spiders out the wazoo in the summertime. Thus, it is known as the spider's sack. But that's not the point of the video. We're not going to talk about the spider sack. I want to talk to you about mentality and mindset and bringing your A game to the gym. And I've got two examples from the past couple of workouts I did. One, 2 days ago, back squat. And sometime last week, I did bench press. Or maybe it was on the weekend, I can't remember. And I want to tell you about these workouts and where my mind was and where I took it to get to the goals that I wanted to accomplish. In fact, I exceeded the goals I wanted to accomplish. And I'm going to be putting the clips on the screen as we chit chat. First and foremost, this is the Maiden Coffee Talk series. Kind of having a hard time calling it a series because it's not going to be recurring every single week. Really, it's just kind of a way to fill in the gap whenever I don't have good footage or good training montages for the Fatherhood and Fitness series that I'm doing right now. And I just want to spitball some ideas with you and some things that come to my mind throughout the week whenever I don't really have the best footage or not prepared to do a fatherhood and fitness video. This week, I'm not going to do fatherhood and fitness video because last week I was at the Arnold, so I don't have training footage to fill. Instead, we're going to fill the gap with a coffee talk. And I'm sorry, I don't have my coffee. I already enjoyed my cup of joe today, and I just finished working out, and I do not want another cup of coffee at the moment. So you're going to have to enjoy your coffee. Next time, I will have mine. I promise you that. We're going to do these periodically. So let's get to the freaking point, okay? You're saying, Christian, what is the point of today's coffee talk? Today, we're going to talk about the mindset and the grit that you have to muster up whenever you're feeling weak, slow, lethargic, and sluggish in the gym. The first example I want to give you is from last week whenever I did bench press. I've been going through a volume phase, and I had planned to get over 225, probably like 235 or 240 for 6 reps on my top set. Everything was just going to be like 8 reps and 10 reps prior to that. So anywhere between the 205 to the 240 range is what I was planning. And whenever I got to 205, I did 6 or 7 reps out of 8 that I wanted to do. And it was slow, tired, sluggish, weak. I jumped up to 225 just to see what happened. And I did 4 reps of that. And I was like, oh my gosh, why am I so weak? And my boy was down here with me. I will never call him a distraction, but I just was not focused, I think, on the workout like I should be. Maybe the timing, I don't know, but whatever it was, it got to me. I didn't warm up enough because I was trying to get it done. Who knows? Whatever excuse I want to give myself, let's just say it was one of those things. So I took him back upstairs, did his nighttime routine, got him in bed, hung out with mama a little bit, sucked down and devoured 10 Oreos, maybe not that many, but quite a few Oreos. Got the blood sugar spiked. We hung out. She went to bed. I said, hey, I got to finish this workout. So I came back down here between 6:30 whenever I stopped and 9 o'clock whenever I came back down here. You want to know what happened? 225 for 6 reps. So much easier than the 205 for 7. 225 for 6 reps, okay? I said, we're going to do this again. So I did 1 set, 2 sets of 225 for 6, 3 sets of 225 for 6. And I felt like I could have kept going. I probably could have bumped up the weight, but I was being smart about it. And I said, this is good. This is a good volume. This is good work. We're going to call it here. And what happened between 6:30 and 9 o'clock? What was the shift? Let's go to the second example. Second example, 2 days ago, I did back squats. And we're going to put those clips up for you to take a look at. During my warm-up, I went to 255, and I did that for 7 reps. And that was hard. I was tired. I was like, man, this is moving so slow. How am I going to get the volume that I want to get today? I really don't want to do another set of 225. I really wanted to do a set of 10, but I only got 7. This sucks. I don't want to drop back down. And so I jumped up to 275. I did 275 for 8 reps. That was I was moving, I was clicking, I was ticking. I felt strong. So you know what I did? I bumped up to 295. I did that for 6 reps. Felt good, felt strong. So I bumped up to, you know what? 315, another 20 pounds. Did that for 4 reps. What was the difference in that 60-pound jump between 255 and 315, where 255 for 7 was difficult, challenging, taxing? I felt weak. I felt like I couldn't do it. To 315 for 4 reps, over half the reps, and 60 pounds heavier, to feeling, man, this was great. I had such a good workout. I am so glad that I didn't quit. Mindset, mentality, you know what I mean? And I've talked about this time and time again on my channel. And I'm not always successful in this endeavor, but 8, 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm having a bad workout, just pushing through to that next level, overcoming that plateau of the day where you're feeling, I don't think I can get past this, and just pushing through and trying harder, whether that's coming back at night, coming back a couple hours later, or just turning on the tunes, cranking the good music, maybe getting a little bit more hydration in you, maybe getting a snack just to boost your spirits and boost your blood sugar and glucose and glycogen and all that stuff. I'm a big fan of snacks in the workout because it makes me happy. And whenever I'm happy, I'm going to do better. And not only that, it makes me feel full. Whenever I feel full, I'm going to do better. Not only that, whenever it bumps my blood sugar, I'm going to feel better. And then same with water, might be dehydrated. That might be the problem. But more often than not, it is just a mindset problem where I get to a point, man, that was a little bit heavier than normal. I don't feel quite as strong or powerful today. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You've had those days before. We're going to say no to those days. And I want to encourage you to go to the next level. Bump up and weight. Try it again. Maybe add 2.5 pounds to each side and then go for one more rep. But you just got to get out of that mindset slump whenever the workout is feeling weak. Now, it's not always going to be the case that it's a mindset thing. There's a big factor of nutrition, sleep, recovery, those sorts of things. But more often than not, you're adequately prepared. You just might not quite be at tip-top shape in terms of how you're feeling that day in the mind, or maybe you're rushed, or who knows what it is. But that could be overcome. I just gave you 2 examples in a week span where that was overcome. And you can go back and find videos on my channel where I talk about this. I don't know, you'd have to do some digging probably. But it has been overcome. It is something you could overcome. It's something I challenge you to freaking overcome, because I'm sick and tired of not being able to hit 315 on the bench press. I'm sick and tired of not being able to hit 405 on the bench press. And so it was unacceptable for me this past week to let those 2 workouts, bench press and squat, just fall short of what I knew I was capable of and what my expectations were. And I want to get to those goals. I'm hungry for those goals. And so there's no time for me to say, oh, maybe next week, maybe next time I'll get it.
There is no tomorrow.
No, get it right freaking now, Christian. That's what I'm telling myself. You got to get it now. There's no time for delay. I'm tired. I want these goals. I'm tired of not being able to get it. It's time that I hit 315 on the bench. It is time that I hit 405 on the squat. Past due, okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's going to happen this year. You could guarantee it. And we're going to share those videos and we're going to celebrate together. So, ultimate takeaway, shift your mindset sometimes. Sometimes you just got to feel more powerful. And so if you're one of those form junkies and technique junkies, which form and technique, super, super important. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying these things aren't important. But, if it's just not moving, maybe try to just put a little bit more gusto and emphasis into hoisting the big boy weight and not thinking about it too much, because that's the problem. You think about it too much. You could be thinking about the form, the technicality. You could be thinking about, man, this is actually a little bit heavier than I thought. You could be thinking, man, those reps are harder than I thought. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf said it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Anyway, that's my chit chat for the day with you. I've got to go get ready for work. Next time, I will have my coffee. We're going to sip our coffee together. We're going to talk about whatever we talk about and just have a good time. So thank you for tuning in. Fatherhood and Fitness, that series will continue. I will not have a video this week. I might even not have a video next week. I don't know. I have not been recording. I'm kind of playing catch up after being on vacation for 4 days. And so I don't really have much content, but maybe we'll do another coffee talk and I'll do some shorts or something. So stay tuned. Thanks for dropping by. Go out and get freaking strong and change your mindset.